Let's look at some basic principles. We've already talked about what an active shooter is. It's that person in there in the process of causing death or injury. It can be one or more people. This isn't a hostage situations. It's not a standoff. It's not a barricaded perpetrator, but it can become all this. But right now, I mean, it's shoot, bang, 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 people are dying. An active shooter, danger is imminent. I mean, it's happening right now, so we got to do something, right? We can't wait for SWAT. It's not going to happen in an active shooter scenario. We got to act now to save those lives. Come on, work with it. It's going to be a come as you are affair for responders. Whatever weapon, equipment, skills, mindset, physical condition you have, that's it. It's you. That's what you bring into the game. Before Columbine, the emphasis was we set up a perimeter, we contain, and we wait for SWAT. Post-Columbine, neutralize the threat. Just what Jim was saying. We're going to neutralize that threat. It's got to be done immediately. Now, the priority change. This is the normal law enforcement priorities. On 99.99% of what we do, law enforcement officer safety is number one. Our safety is number one. And then it goes down to the hostage/public safety. Then the perpetrator apprehension, and then the perpetrator safety. So that's our normal. We always have that officer safety thing. Active shooter, the priorities change. Issues to be sorted out ahead of time. The notification mechanism. I've already talked to the school here because Mr. Bell walked myself and Major Thornton around, and I asked him, something goes down out here at Terrell Middle High School, who do you call? He calls the sheriff's department. Okay, I said, that's fine. Might I suggest that your second call be to the police department? For this reason. How many deputies do you have on the road when y'all have court? Okay. See what I'm getting at? Or 2 deputies working and you got a 1050 up in Parrot. I think we can be here just a little bit quicker. We're not trying to take y'all's thunder. We're not trying to do anything. We just need to make sure we get people out here fast. I'm just going to beat this to death, but we got to stop the violence now. It's now. The theory of operation: enter the structure with a minimally safe team. Move quickly to sound or source of violence. So it's search only when source of violence is unknown. So in other words, you're hearing gunfire, you're bypassing everything else. You're going straight to that gunfire. You move past victims and threats, such as improvised explosive devices. You're moving past them. Here's going to be the hardest thing in the world. You got a 12-year-old down here that's been gut shot, screaming and hollering, is crying. If you're hearing a gunshot down there, hardest thing for you to do is to leave that child there. But you've got to do that. You've got to do that. You've got to go past them and go after that threat. And of course, engage and neutralize perpetrators. Now this is more on our perfect world type thing. Respond to the scene once you get here. Perfect world. Principal meets you out front. He tells you name if known, a description, male, female, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, clothing description, weapons types, the location. Perfect world. You position your vehicle to take in information and communicate with facility authorities through pre-plan. And like I said, out here it's going to be Mr. Bell. And I'll tell you some more problems we're going to come up with. But We're gonna activate that instant command system. And we're gonna wait for more officers. Perfect world. Let's talk about the ideal situation. The first officer on the scene is the incident commander. So Barnes, you're the incident commander. You have the most information, because that Mr. Belton told you everything. You direct other responding units, and you hand off command to a higher ranking or more, somebody with more experience or whatever. Entry team would be 4 officers. Larger building is going to have multiple entries from different locations. Out here, man, you're going to need 6 entry teams. A, B, C, D, E, F. At least 5. It's going to be a rescue team or rescue teams. Before later responding officers. They're the ones that's going to come in while everybody else is searching. They're going to be coming in and pulling out the wounded. And an ad hoc instant command system situation is going to be set up outside. Everyone can communicate with everyone. This is the ideal situation. What we're going to do is announce a code red over the PA system. They're then to notify the proper authorities, SO first, PD second. They have, they're going to dispatch their own site coordinators to a secure area in each wing. Each wing's got its own site coordinator. Someone is to meet with us to provide information. Is it going to be Mr. Bell? Probably not. He's probably going to send somebody, a runner, to bring us that information because he's got a lot going on in here. And then when everything's clear, they'll give the notification for all clear.